In the 9th century, Norse settlers crossed the sea to the wildlands of Iceland. Which is Iceland today, right? Iceland. I think that's a stress on the E. Or is it an I if it's Iceland? Is it I if it's with this add-on on the top? I would have thought it's an E. The Wild Land. Their fate was recorded in the pages of history. Now, you depart to write your own chapter in the great book of... You don't use it. Okay, maybe it's Icelandic then? 1 hour maximum for Landnama, which is a cool stylized dragon boat here. I love it. Catlight. Welcome. Thank you for your interest. In this demo you can play the first 4 years of a settlement to find out if you might love this game as much as the 3 friends who've made it. Have fun. That's nice. Landnama. Landmama. Lama. Lama. A new saga. Choose a clan. A new clan becomes available once the settlement is completed. If it fails, this clan will perish. If you lose all clans, the saga ends. Oh, okay. Or we can start with any of these here. Is that a D? Dor? No. Is it P? The bears. This reminds me of Northgard a lot. The shields and the clans. Let's start with the bears. Helga. A conservative clan who prioritize economy. They don't spend frivolously and maintain strong savings, but neglecting investment can also lead to less reward over time. Starting heart increased by 5. Pasture harvest decreased by 1. Plan not available. Oh, okay. Oops. Maybe for the demo we can only check out the Ingolfer. No strength or weaknesses. Onward. To complete, you have to settle all 6 regions. Now choose one for your first settlement, any will do for now. Each region has a unique landmark to discover. Once you found it, it will grant a useful saga effect which affects all settlements in this saga. Axafloy. That sounds funky. Skjalfandi. Bays streaming with life flow into fjords and canyons, the greatest being Jökuls. This is Icelandic, isn't it? It's alright. This is not a school day. It's this looks very Icelandic to me, but I'm not really. I don't really have an idea. It's just a guess. Jökuls. Jökul? Sar Ljufur. Ooh! Motorcycling on Iceland. See, my wife's been there. I haven't. And we always wanted to go together to Iceland, that is. Not on a motorcycle necessarily, but as a person. Each of us. Yeah, cool. But it's expensive. Ah, right. I bet it is. Let's see. After a long journey across the sea, the clan reached the shores of their new home. Following the coast, they found a strategic location to establish a homestead and prepare for the coming winter. The path to survival was clear. Explore the land and expand their settlement with buildings to increase heart. Then upgrade the homestead as much as possible to stand the test of time. Okay, we've got heart. Like current and maximum. Is used as a resource for everything. This bar represents 1 year. 1 time equals 1 turn equals 1 month. 2, 4. That bring me 12. The passage of time is paused when you're in menus. Okay. This shows when the next harvest will happen and how much heart you will gain from it. This is your home tile. Establish a great hall through 5 upgrades to complete this settlement. This is an explored village tile. No, explored which you can build. Let's build something on it. I'm gonna turn down the sound a bit. Interesting, this is being done in the same engine as Striving for Light, the Godot engine. The Fisherman is a production building which yields hearts on every harvest. Most buildings can be built only once in your settlement, but you can salvage and rebuild them elsewhere. The Humble Fisherman yields 1 heart per harvest plus 1 for each adjacent MTC. For 4 hearts, it takes 2 turns. Now we've got only 1 heart left. This tile needs to be explored before you can build. Exploring costs hearts and takes longer the further a tile is away from your homestead. Explore tile. This is a unique tile, which could be the region's landmark or a curiosity. Both grant you bonuses, so try to explore these if you can. Currently we can't, so it's a real-time. Real-time. If we go back to the menu, the game's not going forward. Right, first harvest, we got 1 heart. You found a quality tile. Production buildings on tiles... On quality tiles with a star, yield 1 more heart per harvest. We should build here, but to survive the winter, you must have enough hearts at the end of the year. Winter's toll takes a random amount between this minimum and maximum. Okay. These grow as your settlement does. Oh. You can explore multiple tiles or construct multiple buildings at the same time. Here you see how many of your workers are available at any time. That's down here by the parrot. If that was a lot to take in, don't worry, you can always take a breather, press this button to pause the game. Oh! Now that's good. This is pause is active, and if this goes forward, okay, you can pause it. I thought it was real time. That would have been a bit stressful. That's a fisherman. It's unexplored, and that's a quality grassland. The tally here is for each building you pay 1. For tiles explored you pay 1. For the year you pay 1. Upgrades and other effects. Okay. Next upgrade, homestead. The capacity increased by 10. It costs 10 hearts and 5 time to do that. Right. Motorbike rides to Finland? Ah, interesting question. Let's see what we can build here. Winter toll decreased by 2. Well, the thing is that... this is already quality. It says here it's quality grassland, right? And this is the recommendation. Homestead harvest increased by 1. Each adjacent empty grassland. Well, we might need to explore some more. Now we built the fisherman, which increases our harvest. A peat farm and a woodcutter can still increase our harvest. We've got 1 more, so we can't really build anything. Exploring costs 1 over here. Let's explore here. Since we can't explore there. That's not grassland, that's something else. It's a glacier. Capacity increased by 2. A utility cache. A properly prepared clan can't have too many stashes of supplies in the way. Buildable anywhere. Need a farmstead to build that. Let's wait for the harvest. We get 2 hearts. We want to explore this because that's an interesting tile. If you're in the southern half, it's a bit of a trip, yeah. With the ferry. Gotta get them all. Estland, Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland. Yeah. Basically my Euro Truck Simulator 2 trips. That game is getting updates by the dozens, by the way, at the moment. They are reworking. I think they're still doing Germany, but there's lots of rework that they are planning to do. And what I've seen from the screenshots, it's really good. Gotta have a look at some point. Explorers increased by 1. Okay. We've got 5 explorers and 1 worker. I think that's how we read this. I wait for the harvest. Yeah, so for, you know, we get another 2. So we can definitely pay this. But if we build something here... Oh, they cost more. Let's explore. And then we can still afford the winter cost, but we haven't built anything but this. We can salvage it for 2 hearts. Okay, that's always an emergency thing we could do. A highland. And these are the buildings you can put there. So that means the glacier only allows for the utility cache, which gives us a capacity upgrade, which we don't really need. Yeah, okay. But didn't we get a capacity increase here? +5? Do others start only with 5 hearts maximum, maybe? Now you have to pay the winter's toll. If you can't or don't want to pay the winter's toll, you can use the Wegvisier to reduce it to the minimum, but beware, you can only use it once. Oh, that's alright. We can pay 1. The next up is 4 to 6, and this seems like it's a bad event. Right, so this is going to put us at 3. We build something though. The things are very expensive. Very expensive. But that next harvest is going to put us at 5. Now, we can build a pasture here. +1 per harvest, +1 for each adjacent empty grassland. It does make sense to build that here because there's no adjacent empty grassland. Chance to find quality tiles increased. Homestead harvest increased by 1. I mean, yeah. That's gonna take a bit. That's gonna put us at 3 hearts again, so we could explore. And then we're at 2 hearts. And that's an, oh, the evil event. Lose 5. We can't lose 5. Exploration cannot be started for 6. That's okay. We can survive that. If we roll 4, that's going to be bad. If we roll 6 or 5, I mean. So I could salvage the fishermen. In time. So that we can also pay if we maximum. If we roll the maximum on the winter. Ah, okay, lucky us. Onward. Oh, now we can pause. And rebuild the fishermen. That costs 4. Not so great. Oh, we can't yet. We need to wait. Okay. Let's see what we can build for 4. Do we guess there's more grassland over there? Let's assume. Oh, there's going to be an evil event again. Oh. Boy. It's not easy. The Google Maps is getting an update at the moment. By the by. At least for Germany, they're doing... It's been 13 years since they were here. Yeah, the flight sim, I still have to try it. I have yet to try it. No construction, no exploration for 6 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Or we don't harvest for 6, which is worse. Right, so we have this, and now we would like to explore, but we can't because evil. But that way I'm stashing some hearts, that might be important. Oh look, there's more interesting tiles. A highly realistic London as a taxi driver. Outside the cities. No, it's this. We talked about this the other month, right? The size, but if you compare Germany and Norway, they're nearly the same size. Which I thought Norway was much bigger, but I think it's only like 100,000 square kilometers more, or some tiny amount. But the amount of people living here are so packed up into the cities, it's nuts. The populated areas are still historically around the major industrial parts where there was mining in the past. There's still a lot of people around there, and then some population centers next to rivers. And then in the south, you've got the like the mountain population, which has moved down from the mountain into big cities at the foot of the Alps, for example. And apart from that, there's lots of green stuff still. But our forests are going away, lots of them. Over the last years, we've got a decline in forests due to harvesting and also due to trees being sick and so on. But there's still a lot of green left. Not enough, but it's all right. And the settlements outside of the bigger populated areas are small. Very small. They were outside your house 1 month ago. Would you look at that? Earliest street review is 2009, and the latest is 2021. Yeah. Oh, there's no images, you meant? Okay. There's not that much there. We've got all these tiny villages, but there's not much to see there. They maybe were driving only around in the bigger places. They probably have like a threshold at which they start driving around, and then some of the bigger streets or connections or something like that. I don't know. We can still not do this. But we're gonna pay 5 to... Oh, wow. Okay. So now I can build here. We're nearly at capacity, but we're gonna have to pay 5 to 8 for the year. Now we are at 3 again. I'm not sure if the difficulty is alright for this game. Or maybe I'm not understanding what it wants me to do, but... Exploration costs. 2 quality tiles. Quality grassland, but it has another... Oh, it increases this one's output. So we leave it empty. This increases capacity by 2, but it costs 11. Right? And this here costs 10 to upgrade. So I should explore here to see if there's another hunter for each adjacent empty highland. And you need to explore before you build. Anything else doesn't really make sense. Now we can pay 3 hearts for whatever evil event is coming here. We can't upgrade. That's alright. Exploration cost decreased. This would... Why can't we... Oh, you can build them only once, right? Hey, Natal, welcome. Welcome in. Oh, we were lucky. The fisherman produces more. Now we get 9, which is the maximum we need to pay. Still, the exploration is going on. Oh, that's the end of the demo. From that, I can't tell if it's a good game or not. Now, these guys have a lowered construction cost. And exploration costs... exploration cost decreased, construction cost increased. Right. I'm doing good, thank you, thank you. You're trying to keep cool, yeah, it's war. Maybe they figured out it hadn't changed enough. I don't know. It's weird. They skipped some streets when it comes to updates, right? It would be interesting to figure out how they choose the Google shenanigans. Demo discovers. Yeah. Let's not do that. Oh, this doesn't cost hearts to explore. We need more explorers. A quality forest, woodland. Yeah, that's worth building on. They're gonna produce more for this, and then we can explore here. Ah, bad timing. See, we were just unlucky maybe in the other one. We want to explore here as well. Maybe I was a bit, yeah, unlucky in the other one. Not enough hearts. Get 4. No, we need more explorers. Oh. Winter toll decreased by 1, so we're gonna maybe get through winter for free. And we don't have any explorers at the moment. Okay, so we've got potentially we could build a fisher. What's the harbor thing? Ah, that increases. Yeah, okay. We need 2 fishermen for that. Resolve 1. Onward. Yeah, because we explored 1 more tile, we definitely had to pay 1. Now we need to wait, so now we've got 7. Build. Let's explore here and here. So many mountains. Oh, glaciers, all of them. So with the first thing we need is to increase the capacity here. That's 5, that's 9, so that's not gonna work. Ah, that's 7. 7. We're gonna reinvest that into a second fisherman, I think. Yeah. But already built. But it said for the harbor that you need to have 2 fishermen. Oh no, that says the fisherman can be built twice. Oh, okay. Then I want to explore here and here. Oh. Muffins. Harvest increased by 1. Everybody likes puffins. Hopefully one of these is a sea tile. That would be great. Hey, back! Welcome. Yeah, it's a good idea. Demo discovers. I'm gonna rebrand for the next test. I would totally do that. We are at capacity, and we're gonna upgrade the homestead. It's gonna take a long time, and we will have this negative effect here. It's another sea tile. Oh, mysterious illness. Construction cost increase? No, time increase. We can do that. Oh, obsidian. Construction decreased. Cost decreased, time increased. And we're gonna get 8 so we can pay the winter. Even on a maximum roll. Yeah, okay, the second round was much better than the first one. Our homestead upgrade is coming in, which will increase our capacity. Resolve. Oh, the maximum. No, I don't want to pay 8. No. Oh, we pick. Ah, nice. Gain 2 from exploring a tile. Increase time by. Glacier doesn't harvest, but the woodcutter can be built twice. Hunter counts woodland as bonus tiles. Woodcutter does not harvest any. We can re-roll. No. We can forfeit the choice. Gain 2 from exploration. Because we will do some exploration still. Now, the capacity is at 20, which is much better. I'm gonna build the harbor here for 11. That's gonna put us at 8. Yeah, we do have a woodcutter. That's something I need to remember. And in the Highlands, we could build a hunter, but we don't know if there's an adjacent, so we. What was this again? Wetland. Peat farm. I guess there's going to be more wetlands, so we gamble. Oh, we don't have any explorers. What we get? Oh yeah, look at that. We got another woodland. Does it say empty woodland here? Yeah, okay, so let's explore here. Gonna put us at 15 hearts. This is like an intense Dorfromantik. It's good for a survival builder. On the first round I couldn't really judge if it was anywhere near a fun experience, because it was kind of, I don't know, I felt limited by the choices. But I think on the second one now, it feels much better. Yeah, less production. We'll survive that. Gonna have to pay a lot. It's more woodland. That's not what I was hoping for. Right. Gain 1 per 5 left after winter storm. Okay. Oh, this requires a farmstead to be built. Healer, pasture, hill, law speaker. So let's decrease winter's toll. Let's hope we don't roll a 12. Bit of a gamble. died. It was too much of a gamble. I shouldn't have built the thing now. I had enough. Maybe it's a bit too tight with the I like the fact that you have 3 clans that you can kill and then you lose. Right? And then for the rest you choose which one you try to let survive. But maybe it's a bit too tight with the choices you have and the yeah. You can unlock new clans and new masteries, which is not really unlocking clans. Yeah, okay, that's not really super progression kind of thing, but masteries sounds like something that's a progression. The achievements are achievements, not a progression. But yeah, this is like having different characters, so in general it's being assumed that's progression, but that's the only progression you build towards. It's very challenging, so it's not on the casual side of things, and I will bet that they will do a lot of fine-tuning until they release, but for a demo, it's the concept is cool. I really like the concept.